friends. This is Jenny with the Cozy Collective, the membership for our brand, Home Sweet Homemaker. And I am here today with my very best friend, Melody, who is the creative steward of the membership, the Cozy Collective. Say hi, Melody.
Hi, everybody. So glad to be here.
We are super excited to be with you today because we wanted to pop in. Now that we're getting some members in the group for our very first launch, the founding members, we are seeing some funny interactions and we want to show you some of our very favorite things about the group. And obviously, we hope that they're going to be the favorite things of many, many, many people. So, Melody, share with me your very, very favorite thing that you're most excited about doing or being part of in the group.
Oh, gosh. Okay, so obviously, the first thing that comes to mind is books, like the book clubs and the discussions that come along with book clubs.
Yes.
But although that's the obvious one, the one that I'm actually the most excited about is the friendships, the connections that we'll make as friends, as women. I think there's such a need for that. And I know I
Yes.
personally am just craving that in the season of life that I'm in. And the community just offers such a wonderful outlet to be able to have those connections and those friendships with other women.
Yes. And I think that is, if we could have one thing taken away from anybody who ever pops into the community, I think that's the one thing I want them to take away. That I want them to say, wow, that's just a really good place to be. Like, I feel like I belong there. I feel like I'm getting a whole community just wrapped around just the essence of friendship and women in friendship is so powerful. And Melody and I know that personally, just because we have been friends for literally most of our lives. And now we're pushing 50 and we've gone through many, many life experiences together, some of the stages. And we are now in the empty nest stage together, which Melody has advanced to the first time grandma stage 2. So she's preparing me possibly for having that someday. And so, since we're a little bit different, we have a lot of other experiences. And so, that's one of our things about the community aspect of the Cozy Collective is we're not specifically saying you have to be a woman in a certain stage of life. You don't have to be a certain age. You don't have to be, you don't have to be a stay-at-home mom. You don't have to be, an empty nester. It's nothing has to be any specific thing. So that way we can all just really support each other and help each other, because when I need help in a certain area, then Melody might be able to help me with that. And then when she needs help in a different area, maybe I've had that experience, so I can help with that. And it's going to be so powerful to have a whole group of women and to have fun alongside it, because I think we know that, nobody gets out of here alive, right? The saying about life. And so why not make it fun? And even the hard stuff, make it just doable. And I think when you have a community, when you have that support system, obviously group projects are always more fun, and just life stuff is always more doable when you have a group. And that includes book club. And I
Oh,
agree with Melody. Book club. We love book club. So, speaking of book clubs, we actually have two book clubs that are going to start in May in the Cozy Collective. And one is a traditional book club where everybody reads the same book. And we actually already have the next 12 months of books picked. And we will be doing this. Melody, remind me what day of the week that is on.
that's on the 21st. The first one is May 21st, and it's at 7 in the evening.
Oh,
And
yes. Yes.
we had the idea to do one in the evening and then one
Mhm.
in the day. That way, it gives everyone an opportunity, no matter what you have going on in your life.
I have a lot of photobomb four-legged things that are going to be walking through here.
Just make it for Candy.
Yeah, yes, yes. So that one will be the evening one, and then the daytime one, which will be what day of the month is it? The second Tuesday of the month, maybe?
The second Tuesday is the read anything,
And we're
and
going to read anything. You can read anything and come and talk about it. I personally prefer that one because Melody and I have been in book clubs together for years. And I do prefer the read your own. And one of the things I really like about it is like, every time somebody has one, everybody has to like take a picture of it after you've talked about it because, then it goes on their reading list because if there are 8 people, you get 8 different books, 7 of which you may have never read. And it's super fun. And then the really good thing that Melody loves about the everybody read the same book, Melody, I could say it for her, but she'll say it better.
oh, I just love to know everyone's perspective because we're all so unique and we all have something amazing to bring to the conversation. And so when I read a book and then I talk about it with other people, they bring up ways of looking at it that I never would have even thought of. And I just love to grow in that way. And I also
Yes.
feel like it's such an awesome way to really develop deep connections with other women because you really get to know someone when you are talking about a book
Yes.
and
Hmm.
answering questions and seeing their perspective. And it's always because their perspective is based on the life they have
Hmm.
lived. And we can't live that life. So that's the
Right.
closest we get to understanding anyone else. So
Yeah. So,
that's why I really enjoy
yes.
reading this thing.
Yes, that's exactly what I was going to say for you, that you just really like that perspective, the different perspectives. I do like that part of it. It's very, it has definitely broadened my reading because I am such a creature of habit. I don't, what number is this for photobomb cats? I think we're on at least 3. I don't know. Um, so, so I'm a creature of habit. So I literally probably would just stick to mystery books. And since everybody reads different things, the that particular book club is set up to be really varied. And so if you're trying to branch out and read different books, or if you just really enjoy, like Melody, reading different genres, you'll probably really, really enjoy that book club. All events we have in the Cozy Collective will be recorded and they will be put inside the membership. So if you can't make one live, you can always watch the replay and there will be discussion in like the comments below. We can continue the discussion. It's not a one and done for every opportunity. So something else that's going to be wonderful about the community is the Monday and Tuesday meetups we're going to do. So Melody, do you want to tell us about Coffee Chat?
Yeah, every Monday at 9 a.m., which for me is my morning time. I am a night owl, and that is another beautiful thing about Jenny and I that we have different perspectives because she is a morning, what is that? An early bird? Is that what
I'm an
they
early bird.
early
And you're a night owl.
Yes. So my coffee chat at 9 a.m. is when I'm waking up and getting around. And it's just a very casual Monday morning. I love a refresh, I love a restart. So at the beginning of every week, we're just going to chat about what our week looks like and how our week was for us. And we're going to just develop those friendships even more, just like you would sit down at the
Yes.
kitchen table with
Hmm.
a friend, drink your coffee, and chat.
Yes. Yes. And you can wear your pajamas, right? Is that what you're
Oh,
saying? Like,
oh, for sure.
yeah. Okay. All right. Because just because I'm an early bird doesn't mean that sometimes I get sidetracked and get doing whatever I'm doing, and I realize at 9 o'clock I still have my pajamas on, and oh, maybe I should get dressed for the day. There is no judgment in the Cozy Collective. There is never any judgment for anything. Our
Yes.
goal is, yes, yes, our goal is to completely support everybody exactly who they are and where they are. So let's see, what was, oh, Tuesday. So Tuesday is tea time. And we're going to do that at 2 o'clock. And these times are always Central Time, just because that's what we're in. So when you get into the community and the events tab, and you start adding the events to your calendar, it will automatically adjust for your, for your time. And if you're like me and I have a really hard time adjusting myself, don't worry. The tech has it for you. It can do all that. So I'm thinking tea time is just going to be a stop and refresh. So no matter what your day has been like, maybe it's been a really amazing day, maybe it's been a hard day, maybe it's just been a regular Tuesday. But I think that there's just something so, I'm going to use the word cozy. I know it's completely overused. Maybe comforting is a good word for it. It's just so, I don't know the word. It's intentional for one thing, and it's very mindful to know that at 2 o'clock on a certain day, you are going to stop everything that you're doing, and you're going to sit down and purposely, you're going to rest and you're going to relax. And on Tuesday specifically, we can have a conversation. We can, talk about basically anything. We're definitely going to, if you like tea, have tea. If you like water, have water. It doesn't matter what you have. I do like tea, so I'll probably show you my teacup. So if you're a tea lover, also feel free to join in. And we'll probably have a different little topic every week, but really we're just there to say together, we're going to stop and we're going to rest and we're going to relax at this time every Tuesday together. So we're just going to have community. I know it's really hard in real life to always take time out to get ready to leave your house to go meet up with friends, especially if you live farther apart. And Melody and I live in a rural area, so that's always a thing, with miles between you. And we are going to be miles between each other in our community. So what better way to have a special spot that you're going to take tea time on Tuesday? And if you want to do it every day of the week, you do that. Like, we don't shame and we don't judge. In fact, if I were judging, I'd say that's a wonderful thing to do and you should do it. So Melody, tell us something in the fun categories. Tell us the categories that we break down our conversation and events and content in the Cozy Collective. And then tell us something about one of them.
Well, let me go to them, because I have one of those brains that works only whenever it doesn't need to.
Yeah.
And if I
absolutely.
Question,
yeah.
Even if someone asks me my age instantly, I couldn't tell you. Couldn't really tell you.
I'm instantly doing math, subtracting, because at least I can immediately say the year, like the year it was and the year it is, right? Like the year I was born and the year it is. So,
well, I once was asked how old I was, and my response was, I was born in 1977.
So do the math yourself. You were just like, let's have math time. Let's do drills.
Okay, so in the fun category, we have a Friday porch conversation, which is just going to be a weekly deep question, probably sometimes deep. If I can, put my spin on it, it's going to be deep. Sometimes it might just be fun, and gives everyone a chance to answer a thought-provoking question. In the fun category, we're going to have a monthly challenge, which is going to vary month to month, but it's going to have something to do with homemaking and the rhythms. This month, our challenge is to plant something. Even if you just had a windowsill and you were planting one little seed that was going to bloom a flower, that was the challenge. And then we just have one that's going to be specific for that month, like Happy April, Happy May. And it's just going to vary depending on the seasons and the month.
And so that's a good point. A lot of the stuff that we are like planning as like pre-planned things, a lot of that will be seasonal because we do enjoy seasons. However, there is the option to, at any moment, you can start a post about anything. And we just have, the different areas for the conversations to basically, it's just like one is the kitchen and one is the front porch and one is the living room, or family room, whatever you call it. And it's just let's have deep conversations or let's have real light conversations. Probably one of the favorite conversations, most popular, that's going to get them a lot of daily interaction is going to be the what's for dinner, because we all have 4 p.m., 5 p.m. every single day. And even if we're only feeding ourselves, that's the question, probably the most asked question in the world is what's for dinner? And then sometimes what's for dinner, mom? And so that is probably going to be an every day, I could post on that every day because obviously I make something for dinner every day. So there is a space for every conversation you want to have. And then there are events. And so like the book club, like the tea time, like the coffee chat, we will be having events eventually for things like workshops and fun things. We're going to be doing some crafty type things for those who like crafting and those who will just do it to be friends who's not very good at crafting. Talking about me right here. So there will be stuff coming in as we continue, and we're always open to suggestions too. So if there's something that you want to learn and maybe you want to do it in a group or something you enjoy and you want to share with everybody, there is always a place for that. So many fun things. Let's see. I'm looking at our app right now. So we have the kitchen, we have gardening, we have friendship, fun, and book talk, which we've talked about. And then something we haven't talked about. What about the resource library? Do you want to share something about that, Mel?
So much good stuff. It's just a lot of downloadable guides and templates that we can use. There's videos and tutorials. And right now, there's quite a bit of information already, but there will be more coming as we go.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
There's a travel section, self-care, seasonal, of course.
Of course.
Season. There's planning, and there's just so many wonderful resources for planning and organization that are available. There's a kitchen and a kids category, home, and then home decor, holidays.
Yes.
That one might be my favorite holidays.
I'm sure.
There's a garden,
yes.
And fun, friendship, food.
Of course.
Finances, which I'm really excited about as the community goes on, that I know you had talked about doing some things with finances, and that will be really nice. Faith.
Yeah. Yes.
Encouragement, challenges, and books.
And books, always. There will always be room for books. And yes. I saw a meme the other day that was super cute. I think it was a Winnie the Pooh, and maybe it was honey, but I don't think it was. I think it was cookies or something. There's always room for books and cookies or something like that. It was very cute, and I completely agree. I always say cake though. There's always room for cake and books. Cake and books. So as you can tell from just listening to what we've shared, we have a really varied content available inside, and some of it is pre-done content ready for you right now. There will be ongoing new things coming in, and then the bulk of it, the thing that makes it so wonderful is the people, the women that are going to join, and the community that provides. So if we can invite you, encourage you to come and give it a try, we think that you will absolutely love everything, but most of all, the community aspect with all the friends. So Melody, what would you say to somebody who's like, oh, I don't know, maybe I want to try it. So what is one encouraging thing we can say to try to get them to give it a try?
I feel like that there is nothing more genuine than when women come together to encourage each other and to offer true friendship for all the things that we go through in life. Yes. And I think that it's so hard as we get older. I picture being a little girl on the playground, and you could just go up to someone and say, yes. Will you be my friend? Will you play with me? And I think this is the adult version in
Yes.
this world. And because now we have technology that gives us the opportunity to
Yes.
have these friendships and to nurture them. And so I would just encourage someone, like if someone came to me and said, "Hey, do you want to be friends?" I would say, "Yes. How do we do that?" And this
Yeah.
offers the space for that. And so,
Exactly. This is the pre-built space for, hey, do you want to be friends? Like just by joining, we're friends. Just
yeah.
join so that we know you, we see you come in, we're going to welcome you. Everybody is going to welcome you, and just come in and rest a while, and then get active and have conversations with us because we want to have coffee chats and we want to have tea time and book clubs and everything else in between. So, okay, so we are going to put the link to join down below. And the founding members is going to close on next Tuesday, April 28th, 11:59 p.m. Central Time. We are never going to run this lowest pricing again because you are the OG. Whoever gets in now, you are our group. We're going to stick together forever. And we need you, and we need you to bring your founding member joy and excitement with you. And so it is going to be $17 a month, and it is just month to month. You can cancel at any time. You can get 2 free months if you want to do the annual subscription, $170 a year. And then if you want to do a lifetime, if you decide I am all in, I never want to pay again, no matter how many years and years and years this goes on, you can pay the one-time fee, forever fee of $495. So whatever your fee is, if you do the monthly, if you do the annual and you stick around from month to month or from annual to annual, you are completely locked in at that price, and it never goes up for you. Because I promise, as we add things, as we have other brands coming in at some point to do workshops and to do things, like meal planning, and we'll probably have sourdough come in, and we'll have, the I have an herbal friend who is probably going to come in. We're going to have so many fun other workshops and learning things that eventually we will have to raise the prices. So right now, $17 a month, 170 a year, 495 for a one-time fee, and you will be a founding member and we will be friends forever. And we can't wait to see you.